This is a whole nother car. The last time you saw me doing a live stream, I was in my other car. This is a new car. This is a hybrid Ford Fusion. And you know me. You know me. If you know me for a while, you know how I operate. Okay? I'm the type of person that whatever vehicle that I'm driving, right? Whatever it is that I am investing my money and energy into, 9 times out of 10 is something that's going to save me some money or be good on gas. And let me tell you something, a hybrid is amazing on gas. All right? Like when I fill up my hybrid, it's like $25 and it takes me a long way. All right? It takes me like 400, 500 miles. $25 because that's what a hybrid does. A hybrid usually, hey, Shug, what are you doing here? Usually a hybrid, it builds its energy off of gas, so anyway, but yeah, so this is a new hybrid. I've only had this car for maybe I don't know, a week, something like that. So anyway, thank you so much for being in the live stream. Make sure you, when you get in here, that you thumbs it up. You got one job in here. Well, no, you got two jobs. No, you got three jobs when you get in here. One job is make sure that you like the live stream. That's important. I need for everybody to make sure that they like the live stream. Number two, make sure that you bring something valuable to my chat. Meaning whatever it is that you post in it, can't be something about trolling. Hey, Erica, can't be something about trolling. Can't be, you making fun of people. Maybe, you can have jokes or whatever. But make sure that you bring something intellectual, something that somebody can chew off of. You know what I mean? Something that has some meat and potatoes that can help with the conversation. I hate connect from the internet. You know what I mean? Like my shit, the last live stream I did last night, it was like buffering. It was like people couldn't even get through the entire live stream because of something that's going on with YouTube, something that's going on the internet. And I'm thinking, this is an iPhone. You understand what I'm saying? Like my iPhone, as much as this iPhone costs, it should never cause me any type of problems. This iPhone should cook me goddamn breakfast. A $800 phone, internet needs to be working all the time. None of my live streams should be buffering. I should never have a network issue. Okay? And when I switched over from Android to iPhone, my life should became amazing as far as the internet goes. Sorry, but for some reason, every time I start live streaming, somehow it disconnects. Somehow it's buffering. Some weird happens. Anyway, thank you for being here. Like I said, when you come in, make sure you thumbs up the live stream. My channel is called Beautiful Single Mom Life because I am a single mom, but I talk about a lot of different topics. And this topic today is about high valued women. Now, everybody has their definition of a high valued man. We've seen that within the past week. People claim that part of being a high valued man means that you make a substantial amount of income. All right. For some reason, the substantial amount of income was 6 figures. In this day and age, I don't know how anyone could think 6 figures is a lot of money. Look at the age that we're living in. All right? We're talking about money that has 6 digits. In order to function comfortably anywhere in the world, you got to be at least making $1 million a year. So making 6 figures does not make a man a high valued man. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Let's keep it a buck. And this has come from somebody who makes 6 figures. Listen to me. Okay? Making 6 figures is low end of what I could be making. All right? Like I'm pushing it out this bitch and making 6 figures. So trust me, put forth more energy than what you're doing. If to you, 6 figures is a lot of money. All right. You need to really sit down and think this through. Like you really need to sit down and think about what you're doing with your life. If you think 6 figures is a lot of money, like think about that and apply some more sources of income. If you got a regular job, there's nothing wrong with you having a regular job, but find ways to have passive income. Find other sources. Whatever you do, find something that you're good at, fucking sell it. All right? Write an ebook. Do a course. Create an app. Create a YouTube channel, sell something, okay? $100,000 is not a lot of money. All right. So, high value woman. Hey, 7 people that's in the chat. I don't get a lot of people I don't get a lot of people a lot lately, which is actually not a bad thing because for me, I started my YouTube channel over and my YouTube channel is in fact a business. Okay. I don't do videos just to be doing videos. I do videos because it's a source of income. And I also love to help a lot of people. I like to give advice. All right. That's what I've been doing since I became an adult, and I've learned a lot along the way. So I like to teach people. Now, a high valued woman. I haven't seen anybody asking exactly what a high valued woman is. For some reason, I've seen people degrade women for this past week as we've been talking about who high value people are. I've seen people say, well, single mothers can't possibly think that they're the prize, or women who are overweight can't possibly think that they're the prize, or, women who wear weave, they can't possibly think they're the prize. All types of just things, like shallow things that has nothing to do with makes a woman a high valued woman, right? Now, I do want to make it clear that each definition of what a high valued woman is different depending on who the person is. Just how I'm sitting here and I'm telling you guys $100,000 a year is not a lot of money, it's people out there that actually think that. So the person that they think is high value is less to me. To me, it's like, please, this person couldn't possibly be a high value simply because they make 6 figures. It's not even a lot of money. Now, considering that I live in California, everything is ridiculously expensive, okay? For how much you pay for something on the East Coast is twice as much here. And I'm talking about something as simple as milk, okay? If milk is 60 cents on the East Coast, imagine how much it is here, okay? It might be 3 times that much, all right? California is not a joke. California is not no joke. So everybody is making money here. You have to be making at the least $100,000 a year to be able to live here. In Northern California. I don't know what's popping off in Southern California. I don't live there. I live in Northern California. Northern California is very expensive. All right. So $100,000, chump change to me. Okay. All right. As a man, right? What would make you a high value woman, and I'm still going to a high value woman, a high value man, what would make you a high valued man? I'm going to talk about this right now, and then later on, I'm going to get into what makes a female one. Part of what makes you a high valued man, it's not one thing. It's like several things. Number one, your character matters. You can't be misogynistic. You can't be sexist. You can't be anxious to put down somebody all the time. You can't have a negative perspective of reality. Okay? You can't not work on yourself spiritually. You can't sit up here and not have a relationship with God. You can't not respect a power higher than your own. These are things that you depreciate in value if you don't invest in these things. If you don't invest in yourself spiritually and mentally, you depreciate in value. Okay? If you're like, I've had guys talk to me about my college education, right? My degree, how my degree means nothing. Oh, you went to college, that means nothing. No. It means something. Number one, I had the discipline to stay in something for 4 years just to be able to get a piece of paper that will help me make more money at a job than it would make you at the same damn job, right? Just to be able to take the discipline it takes to be able to finish college. That's number one. Number two, knowledge isn't just about going to college. Knowledge is about skill in general. If you're going to school for some type of trade, maybe you want to drive trucks. Maybe you want to be a mechanic. Maybe you want to sew, make jewelry, build houses, do construction, be a plumber, whatever it is. It takes skill to do it. So whatever type of knowledge that you have, these things are important, and this is what adds on to you being a high value man. Physical health is important too. You cannot be sitting here smoking, drinking, not eating right, eating roly food at 7-Eleven, eating pork all the time, eating beef, not drinking no damn water, drinking some soda all the time, juice. You're not taking care of yourself. This damn internet. This is what I'm talking about. How I got an iPhone, right? My iPhone was $800 from T-Mobile. And every time I do a live stream, I got to worry about the internet. That don't make any sense. It's just like, why would you charge me this much for a phone? And then when I try to do a live stream, I can't even get through it because the network associated with the damn phone is screwed up. I'm supposed to have the best network ever. What's the best network for iPhone? Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile. What is it? I need to know because I got to get this phone working right. Okay, I'm gonna spit all over the place. Damn. Fucking holy pigeon droppings. Anyway, you're the type of man that you're not taking care of your physical appearance. Mouth, you got T-Mobile. Your T-Mobile do this? Does your T-Mobile, like your internet on your T-Mobile, be questionable? Because mine is like questionable. It's like, listen, I didn't want to pay $800 for no damn phone anyway. Because I'm the type of woman, listen, I don't care how much money I have. I'm always going to be trying to save some money, trying to invest some money, trying not to spend it on something dumb. And to me, I always felt like because I know how to build a phone, like I'm in IT, I know how to build a computer, I know how to build a phone, I know how to build an app, I know how to do all that stuff. And I know how much the parts cost to build this type of shit. So when I was looking at an iPhone, right, I was telling my daughter, because she didn't want to convince me to get the iPhone. I was like, girl, I don't want this iPhone. I'd rather have a Samsung or something. But then I looked and seen the Samsungs. The new Samsungs was the same price. And I was like, what is happening with my phone that's going to make it worth me spending all of this money? So I was like, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And my network, sometimes my phone don't even work. And I be like, I can't believe I just spent $800 on a phone and I can't even get on the internet and have a smooth damn live stream. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Just like I tell women all of the time, if you are looking for a man who is working out, who is physically fit, you got to take your ass to the gym. You cannot be sitting in the McDonald's eating French fries thinking some buff Morris Chestnut, the Rock looking ass dude is going to come in there and try to holler at you. It's the same thing with men. When men sit here and they chastise women and ostracize women and put a damn magnifying glass on everything a woman does, and then you look at them and be like, dude, your hairline. Like I said this the other day. And I know y'all had to see it because I put it in my YouTube stories. If you ain't been checking out my YouTube stories, go look at my YouTube stories because there's some interesting stuff in there. All right. And this guy was hitting me up on in the comment section in my YouTube, and he was talking about how women wear weave and put on too much makeup and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what surprises me? I never seen men complain so much about upkeep. I've never seen men sit here and complain about a woman maintaining her beauty. I never seen men complain about how some women are ugly, and then when they try to fix the problem, it's still a problem. You motherfuckers, men, okay, men, are the kings of smoke and mirrors. Most of y'all got a receding hairline, bad breath, little dick, all types of stuff, and you cover it up with money, clothes, and jewelry. And that's the ultimate mindfuck, right? But women's supposed to be just A-okay with that shit, right? Y'all lying, collecting baby mamas, all types of stuff, right? And we just supposed to put up with it because, you know, you the prize, right? You the prize, and we just want to have your last name in the ring so bad that we just got to put up with whatever you doing. But the second a woman trip when she walking down the street, accidentally tripped on a crack, oh, you can't mess with her no more. No matter how fine she is, no matter how fine she is, she not your woman no more if, I don't know, something stupid. Something stupid. she used to fuck with your homeboy 20 years ago. Nigga, they was in middle school. Why are you still concerned about, boy? I'm telling you, men are so petty. They're so petty. Like, I remember on Boomerang where Eddie Murphy ain't want to date the girl because she had hammer time on her toes. But she was bad. Like, she was like a beautiful chick and she had hammer time on her toes, so he didn't want to deal with her. All the messed up stuff that he do to women on a day-to-day basis. So much is wrong with this dude character. Lying to women and all types of stuff. He don't even have that self-realization. That's how most men are. They don't even look at the stuff that they're doing. Right? At all. So anyway. What kind of father are you? This is important. And I feel like a lot of women overlook this. A lot of women don't think about, are these men genuinely want to be fathers? Would they be good fathers if we broke up? Or if I wasn't around, I needed to go out of town, spend some time with my family for the weekend, because could my husband take care of my kids? Or could my boyfriend take care of our kids? Women don't be thinking about that when they be dating men. You have to think about what would make this man a high-valued man if he isn't even comfortable with the concept of fatherhood from any perspective. I can always tell when I'm talking to a beta male, right, who has an issue with single mothers. He has an issue with parenting in general because he's saying stuff like, I can't raise another man's child. Why can't you? Cupcake buttercups, I didn't block you. I see you, so if you was blocked, I wouldn't be able to see you. I wouldn't be able to see you, cupcake buttercups. I mean, do you want me to block you? I can, if you know. If you need me to do that, I can provide you with that type of service. But I mean, I can see you. So anyway, men, betas, not men, betas will come to me and they feel some type of way about single mothers. I can't raise somebody else's child. Of course you can't, because you don't even have the resources to take care of yourself. Usually alpha males have more than enough resources. They feel comfortable with spreading their resources. It doesn't matter. When they see younger boys or younger men, a lot of times they look at these younger boys and men and think about the lifestyle or how they grew up, their childhood, and any type of trauma or anything that may have happened to them when they were younger, and they don't necessarily want to see these younger kids go through that same experience. So what a lot of alphas are doing, they're cleaning up the messes of betas. Betas are walking around here abandoning their children. Only a beta would do that. Alphas are walking around cleaning up the messes that betas make. So then a beta will come to a single mother and express his frustration with seeing so many single mothers. And I'll say, beta, what exactly are you doing to prevent more betas from popping up in this world, from being born in this world, to becoming beta? What are you doing? Are you protecting yourself? No. Are you encouraging the men that you know that aren't taking care of their kids? Are you encouraging them to be fathers? No. You're spending all of your time on YouTube and other social media platforms complaining about women, but what are you doing about the other men who are creating problems for you? Because betas are out here creating problems for you. It's not like I'm sitting here as a female and betas are only giving me problems. Betas out here getting other men problems. If you don't want to see any more single mothers, encourage men to be fathers. Even if you don't want to encourage these men to be married. Look, there's something going on with the phone. Lord. Oh, Lord. It's fucking internet, man. I swear to God. Problems, man. $300 for a phone. I mean, I was thinking maybe it was the trees. I see you saying it might be the trees. Man, I'm telling you, this, it's annoying me, though. It's annoying me. That's why I said it could be the area. It could be the area. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, I can't keep driving around over the goddamn place. But anyway, so what I was trying to say is, Lord, let me drink my damn refresher. Hold on. Have y'all tried these? Starbucks refresher. Yeah, I was like, let me move out of that area I was in. Move over somewhere. When a man wants to be a father, Joey T, you wasn't around during the beginning of this live stream, so I'm gonna tell you now so you won't come back later on some fuck shit. My live streams are for people who are part of a like upper echelon of intelligence. So when they come into my live streams, they're mature, they have something valuable to bring to the platform. Unless you have something valuable to bring to the platform, don't come here. Even if you disagree with something that I'm saying, there is a way that you address me. I will not allow you to disrespect me in my chat. You will just be blocked. Okay? So I appreciate anybody who comes into my space to have enough human decency to come here and conduct yourself appropriately. Okay? I'm trying to lighten up the load on my moderators because my moderators are having to block way too many people. And I just want to ask you guys to be a little bit more intellectual when you come in here. That's all I'm asking for. Even if you disagree, it's okay to disagree. Okay? All right, back to what I was saying. So, sorry about that. I'm having a weird internet, like, shit. I don't know. So, anyway, this wig. Everybody like this wig. I be wearing this wig. I tried this wig just to be trying it, and now everybody loves it, so I wear it all the time. Anyway, I love it, though. It's nice and flowy, and, I like it. So, anyway, I felt like I look like Bozo the Clown, though. Head had it hooligan, acting the fool again. Y'all know about that time. Anyway, no. Okay. Serious. This is a serious topic, Soncerae. No jokes. All right. Listen. So, when a man wants to be a father, even when he has a divorce, yes, I changed my name, Eric. Even if he wants to have a divorce, even if he wants to break up, he will still take care of his children. If you are a beta or alpha male, and you are tired of seeing single mothers, do something about it. And if you're a beta and you're tired of seeing it, you're tired of seeing it, right? Do something about it. That's why a lot of alphas are actually marrying single mothers, because they're doing something about the problem. They're helping women raise their children because they're doing something about the problem. The problem is these young kids are growing up without a father figure at all. And kids need both. Kids need feminine and masculine energy, feminine and masculine energy, in order to be well-rounded human beings. All right. So single mothers, I want people to understand, single mothers are not choosing to be single mothers often. If we had control over the situation 9 times out of 10, we wouldn't have chose to be abandoned with children, right? And the order of operations does not save women. If she gets married before she carries, it's still men out there that divorce these women, and 50% of these women are still raising children as if they never got married. Okay? So marriage is not going to save you. It just depends on the man that you chose and whether or not he wants to be a father or not. Okay? So as a beta male, if you tired of meeting women and they all got children and you just want a woman that don't have children because you don't have children, that's fine. That's what's up. It's a preference. But please understand, when you make that choice and you judge a woman in that type of way, where maybe you classify her as no longer a high value woman, that makes you look stupid. And let me explain why. So now we can get into exactly what a high value female is. Now, just how I just listed all of the things about a man, I didn't get into everything, but I kept it kind of simple, where he's financially in a good place, he physically takes care of himself, he is mentally and spiritually in a good place. These things are important. Is he a good father or not? Would he be a good father? Would he be a good husband? These are things that women need to be thinking about if they want a high value man. Now, with a high valued woman, all right, number one, a relationship with God is always great. Okay? A higher power, something. It doesn't mean that you have to be Christian. You could be Muslim. You could be Hebrew Israelite. You could be Buddhist. I'm Buddhist. As long as you have faith in a power higher than your own, because you need to understand that we have a source of energy. It's coming from somewhere. Okay, so I'm not saying we have Father Sky sitting in a damn throne watching everything that we do, just sitting there, I just want to watch Soncerae's life for today, I'm bored. No, nothing like that. More of, how you manifest stuff sometimes in your life and you feel a presence there, sometimes you don't know what it is. I call it the universe. A lot of people call it God. I feel like as a woman, when you have that, it's easy for you to maneuver in this life. You listening to your instinct, just how animals usually have animal instinct, and it saves them from stuff. Human beings have that same thing. Women especially. Women have women's intuition. And in order to stay in tune with our intuition, we really got to be in a good place spiritually. So a woman who has faith in a higher power, definitely a plus. That's number one, high value woman. Okay? Number two, a woman who is self-sufficient. It doesn't mean she has to make more money than you. It doesn't mean that she has to make 6 figures. It doesn't mean any of that. It means she's self-sufficient. She pays her own bills. She has her own car. She has her own home, or maybe she's renting her own apartment. She's doing her own thing. Her head is on her shoulders. Okay? In the event that you two get in a relationship and you need her to take care of something in your behalf, she can do it. Okay? There are a lot of men out there that are in relationships with women, and women couldn't even handle something on his behalf. He couldn't have her go out there and run an errand for him to save his life because she screwed up. He can't trust her with it. All right? You need to find a woman that can handle her business. Very well speaking, very intellectual. She could just handle it. All right? That's number two. Self-sufficient. Okay? Number three, a woman who takes good care of her physical appearance. Now, when we start talking about physical appearance and we start talking about weaves and makeup and exercise regimens and diets and all of that stuff, each person is different. When you see a woman and you look at her and you think she's overweight because of her height, because of her race, a lot of times she is the perfect size and is healthy for her body structure. And there is a man out there who will like exactly what she looks like, even if you don't. Each man is different. Each man wants a different type of woman. Some men are breast men. Some men are butt men. Some men like women who have a pretty smile. Some men like women who have pretty eyes. Some men like my wig, dude. Some men love the fact that I could put on a wig and look like a completely different woman. And we could role play. All right? Some men like that. Okay? Some men like for women to go out there and get their nails done. They want them to have on a full set. I don't wear fake nails. But it's men out there who love when they see women have on them coffin nails or them stiletto nails. It's men out there that like that. Or men who like French manicures. It's men out there that like that. If you don't like it, it doesn't mean that that's all men. Each man has a different version of what they think is beautiful. Every man's, I don't know why she thinks she could get away with doing that. She out of her mind. Is another man's, oh my God, that's the love of my life. She did that. Okay? That's what I need for men to understand. So when I hear men say, oh, she's not a high valued woman because she doesn't look blah, 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 you sound dumb. Okay? You sound real dumb because there's some men out there that will get with that. All right? So let's go over this. I'm at 3. It's more, but I'm at 3. 1 is her relationship with God. 2, she's self-sufficient. 3, she takes care of her physical appearance. She does her grooming. She takes care of herself. If you don't take care of yourself, you're no good for nobody. Okay? You're no good for nobody. If you do what you need to do for you, do your self-care, you're no good for nobody. All right? Number 4, she has to be an amazing mother. Because if she was to take care of your children, if you two have children together, You will want to know what kind of mother she is, right? Who is a better person to show you what type of mother they are than a woman who is already a mother? Watch how she raises her children. Has she been raising her children well? Are her children clean and well behaved? Are her kids doing good in school? Are their lives organized? What kind of mother is she? Is she loving? Does she spank them? What kind of discipline does she participate in? Who is this woman as far as how she is with her children? How a woman treats her children will tell you a lot about how well she would treat you. Now, don't get it twisted. When a woman is taking care of her children, you can't step in the way of that. Usually women who are good mothers, they're never going to put a man before their kids. And there's a lot of single men out there that's expecting women to do that. Why would you want a woman to put you in front of her kids? If she will put you in front of her kids, that means she will be a terrible mother to your children. Do not let her mother your children. Okay? If you notice, none of the stuff I just said about what makes a woman a high value woman has anything to do whether she's a single mother or not. Really? Because if she's a single mother, she's only raising children alone. You know, it says nothing about what type of relationship she had. What type of relationship she would have with you is what's also important. We just named 4. Here's another one. How would she treat you as a husband, as a boyfriend? What kind of woman would she be towards you? How does she treat you? Is she nice to you? Does she listen to you? Does she communicate well? Does she give you the type of sex that you want? Is she your friend? Is she honest with you? Is she patient with you? These things determine whether she's a high valued woman. Not this other stuff y'all be talking about. Seriously. Whether her ex-boyfriend or husband filed for divorce or not does not determine whether she's a high value woman. How many marriages she had under her belt might be a reflection of whether she can handle a decent, healthy relationship or not. So if she's been married 2 or 3 or 4 times, then shit. Okay. You might want to, As a single mother, I still feel some type of way about women who collect baby daddies. It's still women out there that's like that. If you meet a woman and she has a lot of kids, but she has one ex that she had all these kids with, I would still maybe be a little worried. I would want to know what made this man not marry this woman. You know, I would think that. A woman who's had like 3 baby daddies, 4 baby daddies, that's too much. That's too much. It's when I see women, this is what I don't understand. When I see women just voluntarily be some dude's baby mama, when they seen this man's track record of how he deals with women, I look at them like they're crazy because they don't understand. The reason why they decided to have a baby with this guy is because they thought he was going to treat them different. With both men and women, right? When you see a pattern in somebody, okay, believe it. Don't think you can come into somebody's life and change them. They change for them, not you, them. And men especially will mind fuck women and make them believe, oh, you're such a good woman. You changed me. Oh, that's so romantic. No. He was just ready for change. You came at the right time. It was about timing. You came and he wanted something different. He was ready for something different. And you just happened to be standing in close proximity when that time came. Okay? That's me keeping it a buck with you. All right? So being a high valued woman myself, I'm dating a doctor. Okay? People was telling me, you're a single mom. You're never going to get a high valued man. You're never going to be able to get a guy who makes six figures. Even if you make six figures, you're ugly, you wear a wig, you wear makeup, you're fat, you're outside, all this negative stuff. All coming from betas. Meanwhile, I'm dating a doctor who has no problem with any of the things you just named or you just heard me name. Okay? In fact, a lot of the stuff that these beta males claim they have an issue with, he actually adores. All right. And I don't mean he just trying to bang. No. He really wants to do something serious because that's the part of his life he's in. Men who are making six figures or who are high valued men and they're still walking around here looking at a woman's physical appearance and let her physical appearance decide, be the measuring tape to help them make a decision about whether they want to sleep with this woman or not. They're looking for somebody to sleep with. They're not looking for an ultimate connection with a woman. And you don't have to be a high value man to do that. Men who are out here and they're just promiscuous, they're looking for women to sleep with, of course, they're going to be looking at your physical appearance. They're not going to be looking for any of the things that I just named. They're not going to care whether you're a good mother. They're not going to care whether you're self-sufficient. They're not going to care about your education. You know, they're not going to care about whether you have faith in a higher power. Those things are the least they care about because they're trying to bang. Okay? So if they're looking for a relationship, if they're looking for somebody to be with, they're looking for other things, whether they have money or not. So the doctor that I date, let's talk about the doctor that I date. I used to date this guy when he was in medical school. When I met him, he was in medical school. And before that, he was like a paramedic, right? And now he's a doctor, all right? I'm going to call him Dr. Bay. He want me to call him MP because he said, when you talk about me on YouTube, call me MP. Like, you know, I'm going to just call you something. Doctor, something, I don't know. Whatever flow right eventually. It's something's going to come into my mind and it's going to flow right and I'm going to stick to that. But I can't stick to MP. MP don't flow right. Dr. Bay, something like that. I don't know. Something, I got to think of something. Anyway, BTK killer. What does BTK mean? What is BTK? I want to know what that means. I got to hear this. Because I'm trying to figure out, are you a troll? I want to see what this troll got to say because this is going to be funny. Because I know it's a troll, right? And honey, you were here laughing. You like that profile picture? Patricia. Yes, Patricia. That's the point. I can't teach anybody anything if I'm not honest. If I don't have like a level of transparency, I can't teach anybody anything. I'm not worth anything if I don't be my authentic self. If I try to be somebody else, that's not going to benefit y'all because I don't know about everybody else. I know about me and my situation. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of woman, like I just did a live stream about Kevin Samuels, and inside of it, I was talking about how I had commitment issues, right? I'm the woman that when I get married, if I was to get legally married, right? I want a specific type of man. But me being poly and me wanting my freedom and independence, sometimes a lot of men think that has something to do with me being promiscuous, right? They think me being poly means promiscuity. But no, I want my freedom and I want the man that I'm with to have his freedom as well. You know, so I don't want him to feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want him to feel like he's suffocating. And the reason why I don't want him to feel like that is because I don't want to feel like that. And anytime I've been in a relationship, I've never felt comfortable inside of these monogamous relationships. And apparently these men didn't either because they kept cheating on me. And I kept saying, what's going on with me that's making men cheat on me? There has to be something I'm doing for men to keep cheating on me. And so I would go to these men like, why would you do this? Like later on, because I'm the type of person, I'm their friend first. So of course, after we've broken up, I still talk to them, right? So I'll go to them and I'll be like, well, what made you cheat on me? You know? I was just in a different headspace at that time. I wasn't thinking really, and I was kind of selfish and arrogant. I really didn't give a fuck about anybody else. These are the things that The men be telling me. I really just wasn't, like, I wasn't in the right headspace. I was going around just sleeping with whoever. These are the stuff they would tell me, and I would be like, you messed up our entire life because of that. Like, it's just stupid to me. But when it was happening to me, I thought it had something to do with me. So I would keep altering myself because I thought I was the reason they were cheating. But when somebody cheats on you, that's their personal choice. Because you can have a reason to cheat on somebody and still be woman or man enough to not do it. You understand? So they would still make this choice. A choice they didn't have to make. Because if they didn't want to be in a relationship with me anymore, all they would have to do was just break up with me, not cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when all these men were cheating on me because I was like a sexual prune or whatever, because I wasn't like, I wasn't open to shit. Like, I had sex, but I wasn't like hang from the chandelier type of freak. You know what I'm saying? And I kept getting cheated on, and they kept saying, "You just so stiff in bed. I mean, I like that you make love, but you kind of boring." I was like, all right, I'm exploring my sexuality. And this is when I decided to be a side piece. And this was in like 2009, 2010. I was like a side piece and got into the swingers lifestyle. And I started to see other people be in poly relationships and how happy they were in their situations. And so I factored in, maybe I need to be comfortable with what I always felt comfortable with, because I would be dating guys and they'd be like, yo, I like this girl in my class or at my job. And I'd be like, okay, tell me about it. I'd be their girlfriend or something, but they telling me about some girl in their job. And I'd be like, I would feel comfortable with that, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with the cheating. I wouldn't feel comfortable with the lying. And when I realized that there was a difference, and I realized that there were types of relationships that you can be in where somebody could be honest with you without being ashamed, and people would accept you for being 100. I was like, oh, this been me the whole time. You mean to tell me I've been poly this whole time? I didn't even know what the fuck poly was, So when I was a side chick, it taught me a lot about me. You know what I mean? Like, when I decided to sleep with a guy and explore my sexuality, and he was like dating this flight attendant who had cheated on him before, so I guess he was sleeping with me to get back at her, and he taught me how to have sex. I changed a lot because of this dude. And so now when I look at relationships, like, I was single for a long time after that. I was like poly and single for like until 2017 when I met my son's father. And when I met my son's father, I only thought about legal marriage because it's something he wanted. Because I came to him initially and was like, do you want to be poly? He was like, I can't, no, I'm cool with monogamy. And then turned around wanted to sleep with other women. It's like, oh, you wait till I'm pregnant to tell me you want to sleep with other women? What are you, a fucking... Anyway, that's a whole other... Anyway, right? Tell that nigga to go count some rice. Anyway, as a high value woman, the things that one person might think is a flaw, another person might like. Like, some men didn't like that I have a sense of humor. I'm just goofy, right? So my son's father didn't like that I'm goofy. He didn't like that I would get on YouTube and I make silly videos. He didn't like that I used to do stand-up comedy. How could you not like somebody that make people laugh? No matter how goofy I am, somebody's laughing at something stupid I have said and or did. And the whole point is to make a person feel good. Why wouldn't you want to be with somebody who wants to make people laugh? Why would you think that that's an unattractive, like, thing when you laugh at me all the time? I didn't understand that. I was like, you laugh at me all the time. You love my personality, but you hate that I did videos making other people laugh. It didn't make any sense to me. So the doc, let me tell you about the doc, laugh. He thinks I'm so funny. I said something to him earlier because we were talking about my skincare regimen. Like, you see I wear makeup, right? I try to keep it light. I try not to keep it heavy, wear heavy, but like, I got concealer on my eyebrows. I draw my eyebrows in. I don't have bad skin, but my thing is, I don't like how my pores, you see I got big pores? You see how they're big? I have big pores, and because I'm 40, I'm starting to get like crow's feet. Like right here, I'm 40. And I'm getting right here, I'm getting a dark spot. And I don't know why. I'm like, why is this dark? You can't see it because I got makeup on, but it's getting dark right here. Like, you know how, like, I wear, like, if I was to be wearing glasses, that's what it looks like. It's like something's supposed to be right here. And my pores. So I was talking to him earlier about it. And he was like, well, what's your skincare regimen? I was like, a Dove bar and an exfoliation glove. And it's funny to me because usually what I would wash my face with was like lemon, sugar, and honey. And I used to make a scrub. Oh no, I'm getting to a point. I'm not like upset about how I look. I'm getting to a point. That's what I'm excited. I'm getting to a point. No, I'm picking myself apart for a reason. Because I want people to understand these little parts are what people nitpick at all the time when they're dealing with women. They like to put a magnifying glass on everything a woman does, her sexual history, everything. That's why I'm addressing it, because I want people to understand that throughout all of these things that people complain about so much, I still have a high value man on my arm. Okay. So anyway, we were talking earlier about my pores, and he was giving me suggestions, and he was like, first of all, let your face air dry. Let your face air dry. And this is, I'm giving you all these tips too, because this might work for your skin as well. So he was like, first of all, let your skin air dry. Put it like this. He's a doctor that has something to do with skin. And I don't mean dermatologist. I mean, I'm not going to get into specifics because I don't want people going to go look and be all up in his business. He has a life that's separate from this. So anyway, he's giving me advice about my skin, and he's saying, don't use a towel on your skin. Don't wash your face with that exfoliating glove. Just use your hand. And make sure you get some toner and some moisturizer. And he sent me like this kit to use for my skin. Instead of him being like, bitch, you're not a high value woman because you got pores. You wearing too much makeup. Your pores too damn big. I can't. He was like, girl, you're so beautiful. Let me make you beautiful. Okay. He was like, listen, we gonna work on this. He was like, listen, I'm about to have your skin looking glowy. You about to have the best skin ever messing around with me. You play them games. You understand? I already think you're beautiful. I'm about to make you beautiful. Okay. That's what you need as a woman. You need a man that's gonna support you. He know I got an OnlyFans. He was like, you want me to get on there with you? You see what I'm saying? He's like, I support whatever. I roll with you. And that's the problem that I didn't have with other men. They didn't like what I was doing. How could you not support me when I'm generating income off of my career? I had to see how much gas I had. Why would you tell me you don't want me to do something that's generating income? Or even if it didn't generate income and it just made me happy, why would you not want me to do that? You know, why would you not be supportive? And I realized I've dated a lot of sexist, misogynistic beta males before. And so when I get on my platform now and I talk to ladies, I want y'all to understand the reason why I tell y'all my stories, right, is so you can learn. And you can choose whether or not to apply it to your life. But I just want you to be able to have somebody that you can relate to. Because I'm not perfect, you know. I have flaws. I have, you know, things that I've been through, and the experiences that I've been through, I can give you advice about. And I got a quota because God gave me a mission or whatever. He told me if I save a certain amount of people, I can go to heaven. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it. I just like for people to avoid the things that I've been through. I wouldn't wish my pain on anybody. And I realize it's a lot of women out there struggling. And when I was younger, I didn't have somebody to look up to that I felt like I could relate to. I didn't have that role model. And so I try to be that role model, even for like a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still like, yo, let me tell you, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm 40 years old. It's still other women that I look at that be younger than me that I'll be like, girl, goals. Okay. Like I hear a lot of people get on Dana Chanel a lot. I like Dana Chanel. They be like, she's a scam artist. She's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, I love this chick, man. I like how she just is. You know what I mean? Like, she's about her business. She has that company, Jumpin' Jack Tax, with her and her husband. I like that, she cares a lot about her hair and, natural hair. And I just like, it's a lot of women out there that I look at and be like, yo, I would totally do that. Like, I would totally be that woman. Or I would do, they could give me an advice. It's this another lady I know. Her name is Lily Young. Easy woman to look up to. I'm going to introduce her in my next video. She's going to be in my next video. But she's like so positive, man. And she has a lipstick line. She wrote a book. Most of the women I've been around in Atlanta specifically, all been business women, all been, a positive influence. And I just want to make sure I'm that for another woman. That's all. Okay, so this is the doctor. What kind of doctor is he? Jay Mosley. I just said I wasn't about to get into details about him. I can only, what I will share about him is maybe my experiences with him, but I'm not going to tell y'all what kind of doctor he is. I'm not going to tell you where he work at, because y'all be going too far. Y'all be trying to reach out to people, boss and shit, and get them fired and all types of stuff. Come on now. After years of y'all calling CPS trying to get my kids taken away from me, sending their packages to my house and unwanted food and plumbers and pest control to my family's house and all, going too far. That's too much. So, no, I'm not going to ever show y'all a picture of him. No, I'm not going to tell y'all his name. No, I'm not going to do none of that. Because when I tried to introduce y'all to somebody, like when I introduced y'all to Priest, people went too far. I just can't. I would have loved to, but I don't want y'all harming his situation. Like, he's strong enough to deal with whatever y'all got to say about him. He don't care about that. He care about me. But it's only because we friends. We've been friends for a long time. He knew me before any of y'all. We knew each other. We've known each other for a long time. So I may not ever marry this man because I got this big thing about marriage. Because he knows I had this thing about marriage. Neither one of us want more kids. We just in a good place, We can't identify him by knowing his specialty. Jay, yes, you can. Let me tell you what the extremities. All right, if I told y'all that I'm dating a doctor, right, and he is a neonatal surgeon, motherfuckers will go onto my Facebook and see if they can find a neonatal surgeon on my friends list. Right? Or they'll start asking around, asking people they think I know, do you know if any neonatal services in the area that Soncerae lives in? Or they'll look behind me in this tree right here and be like, okay, let me analyze this tree to the other trees in her last video. And that's going to tell us where the doctor is. Come on, man. I can tell you he's definitely not a dentist. Like, why would a dentist know what to tell me about my skin, y'all? Dentist ain't gonna know that. So, no, he's not a dentist. No, he's not a dermatologist. He knows about skin, though. But he's not a dermatologist. That's all I'm saying. Why does it even matter? Does he master status equate to what defines him as a man? I thought the subject was on high value women. Yeah, I already went over that. No, we're only talking about him because people believed because I was a single mother, that I'm a single mother and I have a 2-year-old, that no high valued man would want to date me. And this man is classified as a high valued man because of what he has to offer me, not because he makes, 6 figures or has his own medical practice or anything like that. It's more of part of his character as well, his faith in a higher power. The things that are listed inside of the live stream. When you listen to the playback, you'll hear it. But it's not, in order for me to put emphasis or clear up exactly what a high valued woman is, I also spoke about what a high valued man is and why my high valued man specifically wanted to date me. You understand? So, yeah. Cupcake. I'm, I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I'm trying. I'm trying to be kind, y'all. No, we don't have that kind of history. You know how you like, did y'all have a history prior to that eliminates why you qualify at all? I don't know what that means, but because we had a friendship beforehand. You know what I mean? We dated, but what we didn't do, we didn't have sex or anything like that. We just hung out, and chilled a lot and got to know each other, but our schedules were like screwed up because he was in medical school, so we kind of, you know. But the funny thing is, after that, I hadn't talked to him. Like all this time, like the last time I talked to him, it had to been like 15 years ago. And I hadn't seen him. I didn't see him again until this year. I had forgot he even existed. You know, I forgot. And I know he had forgot I existed. Because when he came out of nowhere, he was like, hey! He was like, hey, what's up? I ain't seen you in a long time. You know, that's how that went. But anyways, thank y'all for being here. Yes, Miss Witt 2000. Yes, Miss Witt, he was trying to be messy. Jay was trying to be messy. Let's keep the drama out, okay? Hey, Jeannie. Let's keep the drama out, okay? Because I dealt with a lot of drama on YouTube for a long time. Please get that out of here. Like, I'm gonna need for y'all to just attack. The second somebody come in here trying to troll, attack them, y'all. Just be like, pitbull. That's y'all. When you see somebody come in here trying to cause problems, y'all know what to do. Make life easier for Mark. Mark isn't in here right now. He probably taking a break. He probably don't even know I'm on live stream. Because usually I tell him. But he ain't in here right now. He not moderating the chat. And moderating my chats have been pretty easier. It hasn't been as many trolls. You know. That's a good thing. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. It's been real. It's been a real. Make sure that you guys watched my produced content too. Like, I know you guys love my live streams, but the people that watch my live streams, make sure you watch my other stuff and make sure that you leave a comment on my community tab because I got some stuff up there for y'all too. And watch my stories, all right? I'll talk to y'all soon. Have fun, okay? Enjoy the rest of the day. Wait, how value, if you don't know, oh Lord, Jay, let me just block him and get him out the way. Just drama, just drama. Damn.